Do you want to limit the money going into campaigns?
Well, I stand for open disclosure, and it should go right to the candidate and their political party, not all this other intermediary third unit stuff that are not bound by any type of regulation. They can lie, they can say anything they want on TV ads of that nature, and I think it's corrupting the whole system, and ultimately it does come back to the money. If there was simply all of it going to the candidate and the candidate had to openly disclose it, then we as voters would be informed as to who their allegiance is to. I like to laughingly say this. I think all presidential, Senate, and congressional candidates should be required to wear NASCAR racing suits. I say that because like when Jimmy Johnson, the great NASCAR racer, wins a race and stands up there where you can read on his suit who all his sponsors are. And I think that, I know it's a funny way to put it, but that way we as voters would be informed, okay, who paid the freight for this person? Why do we allow, and I'll use the term gang names and symbols,
Sure.
why do we allow those on an election ballot? Why not just the candidate's name? Well, because it's done for the parties again, the gangs. If you're conservative, you don't have to know who the candidate is. You just walk in and look for Republican. If you're a liberal, you don't need to know the candidate. Walk in and look for Democrat. Yank them off, make them run. And it goes back really to my father. When I was a teenager, I came home one day and my father was a World War II vet. He only had an 8th grade education. But he said to me one day, all politicians are crooks.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Dad, how can you make a blanket statement like that? They can't all be crooks. He said, sure they are. You know why? I said, why? He said, because they spend $1 million for a job that only pays $100,000. Think about that a moment. In the private sector, you would never spend more to get a job than what you would receive on the job.
Governor, will you be supporting Barack Obama or Mitt Romney in 2012?
Neither. I'm supporting Gary Johnson, the former New Mexico governor, who's running under the Libertarian banner, a brilliant guy.